Okay, you may recall the previous video showed the making of a Mortise and Tenon frame. Now we're going to start on the door for that frame. You can see these are the basic components. They are two stiles, a top rail, a bottom rail and a mid rail. First job is to select a face side and a face edge and give it the face marks. Do that before we mark out. The reasons why will become evident at the next stage. Okay, the stiles have now been marked out, the mortise is cut, the rails have been marked and the tenons have been cut. As you can see, I've put it together dry once. It was best to put it together dry before you glue it and ensure the joints are up together. You can see that the top and bottom rails are haunched, which is this small section here. This is called a haunch, gives more strength to the joint. So the next job is I need to put some grooves into the stiles for the tongue of the boards to sit into, so I'll do that now. Okay, so those grooves are now complete and the door is now ready. Well, the frame is ready, the door frame is ready for assembly. I mentioned earlier about the face marks, and the reason these are important are the face, when you're mortising, always goes to the fence, and the face, when you're tenoning, always goes to the bed. Now when you put the thing together, the face will always be flush. So that's part of the reason they're important. I've seen there's some burning here on the rebates, so clearly in the very near future a cutter will need changing in the rebate block. So let's crack on and now get the door assembled. Okay, so the door is now glued up in cramps. This is the glue we've used. This is a Gorilla expanding foaming resin glue. And you can see it's starting to foam already around the joints. I have checked if it's square. There is a way of doing it which I won't show you now, but you can see from the square that it is square. Okay, so this door will now stay in cramps overnight, and we'll move to the next stage when it's out of the cramps. Okay, so the door is now out of the cramps, and you can see it's been sanded, so the joints are all flush. This is obviously the inside of the door. You will notice that the chamfer has now been applied to all the inside edges. This softens the door, makes it easier to handle, and much more aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so this door is now ready to receive the boards. So next job is to make the boards. So the boards have now been machined for the door, and I've loose laid the first 4 in. The 5th board, obviously you'll see it's got a tongue on one side and a groove the other, and it's going to go into the groove on the door. So groove to groove, I will need to make a false tongue, which is the part I'm going to do now. You'll also see that the ends of the boards are chamfered, so we get a V-joint finish into all aspects of the door. Okay, so I'm now going to cut a false tongue, and then we'll then assemble the boards and fix from the other side. Let's do that now. Okay, so the boards are now fitted and sprung into place. They're not tight. We allow 1.5 mil per board, so the door can expand when it's in use. You can also see the bar across the centre, which is going to pull the boards flush with the door. So the next job is to turn it over and fix the boards in place. So the board's now fixed in place. Door is virtually complete. And here we have the door completed, sat inside the frame, which you see in the previous video. So there's a door and a frame, Mortise and Tenon frame, Mortise and Tenon door, flush face boards, ready for dispatch. So the last job will be to pack this and send it out to our customer.